You are listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, episode 401. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, the podcast that is designed for female entrepreneurs who want to make more money in a way that is in alignment for them. If you're looking for practical advice, proven strategies, and expert insights to help you navigate the challenges of growing your business, then you've come to the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am your host, Angela Henderson, a proud Canadian living in beautiful Australia, and I'm a business coach, consultant, and strategist who has helped thousands of women around the world build successful businesses. Through solo episodes and interviews with successful business owners, industry experts, and thought leaders, you'll get insider insights into what it takes to succeed in today's digital age. Whether you're struggling to scale your business, looking for ways to boost your productivity, or seeking ways to overcome the challenges of being an entrepreneur, this show has everything you need to succeed and more. So subscribe, pop your headphones on, and get ready to creating the business and life you deserve today by allowing the Angela Henderson Online Business Show help you create a winning strategy, develop the right mindset, and build lasting wealth. Hey there, my friend, and welcome back to another awesome podcast episode with me, your host, Ange from Angela Henderson Consulting. I hope you're having a beautiful day, no matter where you are in the world. And yes, I want to share with you something that happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had taken my daughter to basketball, and we were there. All the parents were on the sidelines watching, and the coach said, "Hey, will some of you parents come on the court and defend the players?" And we're like, "Sure." And obviously, I've played basketball for many years in my life, so it's like not a big deal. I had flip-flops on, didn't want to wear those, so I kicked off my flip-flops. I hopped on the court, and within probably 5 minutes of playing, all of a sudden there was this excruciating and loud pop from my calf. Initially, I had thought that I had messed up my Achilles, but fast forward, I have ruptured my calf muscle. It's torn. And so once I hobbled off the court and my daughter finished practice, needless to say, I was extremely embarrassed to what happened. I waited until the end. We then slowly went up about 50, 60 sets of stairs in pain and in agony. And then I drove myself to the hospital, to where, again, they did confirm that I had ruptured my calf muscle and to be prepared for 4 to 6 weeks, do you know what I mean, on this journey minimum. You see, though, the last 2 weeks have been hard, like really hard. And if I'm honest, it's broken me open in ways that I didn't even expect just from this injury. The pain that I have had has been relentless, sharp, unyielding, and impossible to ignore. But even that pain hasn't been the hardest part of this journey over the last 2 weeks. What's truly unraveled me is the act of asking and receiving. I had to ask strangers, loved ones, and even my own children for help in ways that felt uncomfortable, vulnerable, and deeply humbling. I had to ask Chloe's basketball parents to help me to my car after I injured myself that night. I had to then ask my 11-year-old daughter to find a wheelchair and push me into the emergency room. I had to ask the nurse desperately for pain medication because I was breaking under the weight of it all. I then had to ask my ex-husband to step in for Chloe, to take her home, feed her, and make sure she was cared for while I stayed at the hospital. I had to ring my partner, Grant, and he dropped everything, drove hours to get to me, then had to drive back, and then, you know what I mean, turn around again and do it all over in order to meet his own deadlines. I even had to ask a random stranger in a store for assistance. And then the little things that cut deep because they shouldn't feel so heavy. I had to ask Finley and Chloe to come over from their dad's house just to help me put out the wheelie bins for rubbish day. I've always thought I was good at asking for help, but the last 2 weeks, it's shown me I'm not. It's hard to admit that I need someone, hard to say the words out loud and feel like I'm a burden, and harder still to let go of the shame that bubbles up when I have had to do this. But even more challenging has been receiving help, receiving kindness, receiving pain relief in a family where addiction has made me wary of medications, receiving the outpouring of messages, care, and love from people who genuinely want to support me. I've realized that in our Western culture, we're taught to prize independence above all else, to figure it out, push through, and stand on our own. But that's not where strength truly lies, is it? Strength is in the asking, in letting others hold us when we can't hold ourselves. It's in dropping the armor and saying, I can't do this alone. These last 2 weeks have broken me open in ways that hurt, but it's also shown me the beauty of being held by my children and Grant, held by my family, held by my friends and strangers. And that's what I needed to learn, to allow, to receive, to surrender. Life has interesting ways at showing you the lessons that you need to learn for growth. And from one woman in business to another, here's to more asking and here's to more receiving in 2025. Big love from Brisbane. Over and out, Ange. Thanks for listening to the Angela Henderson online business show, www.angelahenderson.com.au.